what is going on. Yes?
It's just a lot of talking. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm not awake.
Yeah, me neither. Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about the latest setting sprays that have come out into the market. And I have 6 of them that we are going to talk about today. Some of these are going to be repeats from other videos, so you may have already heard about them, but we are going to do a little bit of a deeper dive into them. I'll give you like my true feelings after testing these out multiple times. We're obviously going to start with the ones that I didn't like, and then we'll close out with the ones that I really loved. So keep watching. To start out, we are going to be talking about the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Spray. Now, this is a setting spray that I already talked about in my last video, actually, that I uploaded to YouTube, where I was just testing out a bunch of stuff from Sephora. That was more of a first impressions kind of a video, just because I really needed some makeup playtime, but I have now spent a decent amount of time with this setting spray, and you guys, I still hate it. So you guys know, like, in terms of first impressions, I don't really love to like completely judge it just on that one time, because I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna hate it, I need to have really good reasons why, and I need to make sure from like a controls perspective it's not me that screwed it up, you know, that first time around. Like, I'm gonna try it multiple times. I can't get behind this. The sprayer on this is just such absolute garbage. Like, it literally sprays no matter what you do, no matter how far away you hold it from your face. The drops just come out on your face as like droplets instead of a really fine mist. No matter how much you shake this, like, I can't get behind it. And it really is kind of upsetting, because I'll be honest with you guys, in her Easy Bake line, she has really good stuff. Like, I love Huda Beauty shadows, I love Huda Beauty powders, but this setting spray is just a no-go. And I'll be honest with you guys, the last setting spray that she had that was more of like a coconut mist was also garbage in terms of the sprayer. So I just don't know what it is about like her design process, but like, she cannot get a setting spray nozzle that will like actually be a pleasant sensation. So let me go ahead and show you guys this. Actually, I need to move my coffee while I'm doing this video. All right, so you can literally see it as it comes out. First it sprays down, which doesn't even make sense to me. And then you can just see that the droplets are huge on your face. And so there's no saving this product. It makes me really sad, actually, because I do think that if you wait the 20 minutes for those droplets to set on your face, which is garbage. That can't be part of your acceptance criteria when you're making a setting spray. It shouldn't take 20 minutes for anything to set. But if you wait the 20 minutes, this is actually a really nice setting spray in terms of the fact that it does set down your makeup into a relatively matte finish, and it does actually last all day, but ain't nobody got time for that. The next product we're going to talk about, actually, I'm starting to move now into like setting sprays that came out recently that I really enjoy. This one from LYS, this is their Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Blur Mattifying and Setting Spray. I really like this setting spray. If you are somebody that is more on the dry side and you do not want a setting spray that is going to mattify the shit out of your face, this is such a good spray. This one I actually really loved during the winter time, because I felt like I could get my makeup to set really nicely, so like all the powders would really nicely blend into my face, but I wasn't like mattifying my face down to the point where it felt like a husk. Like, it just felt like my makeup was holding but not dried out, which was really nice. And the mister on this is also really beautiful. It comes out in like a really long, fine mist that just drops onto your face. Like, it's just like, I am here. Like, it feels like it's just a beautiful texture to it, and so I really enjoy this one. Again, if you are somebody who's more on the dry side, would highly recommend. Also love the packaging on this. I just think it's so cool with like the triangle, and then also just, it's a very unique shape, very good product. Now, of course, I also have to mention the Vieve Invisveil setting spray. I've obviously talked about this multiple times on my channel now, but you guys can see like this is actually my second bottle of it, so I really like this. Here is what I would say though. So these two are really similar in terms of performance. The Vieve does not have as nice of a sprayer. Like, this one is a little bit more aggressive for sure, but for people who might enjoy more of like a fragranced setting spray, this one is definitely one that I would highly recommend. I actually do really like this smell of this one. It doesn't bother me at all. It smells, it's like a very pleasant, fresh scent, and so sometimes I like setting sprays with a scent, just because sometimes in the morning when you're like trying to feel glam, you know, and you look like a dead fish that just woke up, like, sometimes you need a little bit of something, something to get your day going. And so on those days when I'm like, you know what, I want something to set my makeup down but not make me feel husky or dry, then this is the one that I will definitely reach for. Both of these definitely do also have skincare ingredients built into it, so I like these a lot. The one that was a bit of a surprise to me is actually the Makeup by Mario setting spray. I really, really like this setting spray as well. This is the SurrealSkin Soft Setting Spray, and again, this is one that I would say more is like, it's one step above these. I would say these are a little bit more skincare-y, a little bit more skin-loving setting sprays. This one isn't going to be as like hydrating, I would say, but the mist on this one is so beautiful. I've really enjoyed actually using this one, and I do think it does a nice job of setting your makeup down. The one thing that I really like about this one is how nicely it makes powder just sink into your face. So if you are somebody where you're trying to finish up a powder that maybe you don't like, right? Because we've all been there before. Let's say you have one that's a little bit not as like finely milled or whatever, and it comes out just a little bit chunky on your face, which there is one that I'm looking at on my vanity right now that I'm testing out that is a little bit like that. This one balances out that powder so well. Like you spritz it on and it literally just looks so like, it literally just smooths it onto your face and then holds it there. Like it's just like, okay, you're chunky, but we smoothed you out, and now we're gonna make sure you stay in place. This is a really, really nice setting spray. Like if you look at that mister, that is exactly what we need from a setting spray. Pay attention, Huda Beauty. So it is a long mist, it is a fine mist, it does not create droplets on your face, and it does a really nice job of holding everything in place. The other thing about this as well is that it is unscented, so it's a very nice experience for those of us that want something that's a little bit more natural. So this is actually really, really surprised me. I'm shocked actually that it's not more dirty just because it's in a white. I don't love it when it's like white, like this just screams like, ugh, gonna get like dirty, but yeah, this is a good one. The final two that we have actually are ones that like, oh man, I will recommend this to freaking everybody who wants their makeup to stay on all day long. These are setting sprays that are done really well. So honestly with these three, I would say like these are really good blends between a setting spray and a finishing spray. So finishing spray is something that's gonna actually like blend all the powders in on your face, and it's gonna make all of your products, like your complexion products, blend beautifully into your skin. Setting spray then kind of like holds it in place, right? So these work beautifully as a combination of those two, which is why I do think that like they don't have as much of that like sticking to your face setting sprayness that you might be looking for. So if you're looking for a true setting spray, these two are so good. Okay, so let's talk about the Fenty Beauty first. This is the You Mist Makeup Extending Setting Spray, and boy is it. So Rihanna knows, like, us oily girls, man, she knows what to do in her products to make sure that our makeup stays on all day long. Whether it's her primer, her foundation, now her setting spray, her powders, I'm like, all right, you know, like you kind of know what's up. So with this one, first of all, I love that this is actually in an aluminum bottle because it just feels so cool to the touch. And then I feel like it actually keeps the mist somewhat cooled as well. Now I know that's probably like pseudoscience, it's probably just in my head, but that's what it feels like to me. What I really like about this mist is how fine it is, how long it is. And then the best part about this setting spray is how much it just contains your makeup to your face. Like I never feel like I have a bad makeup day, and I never feel like my makeup starts to run whenever I use this mist. I really just think that this is one of those incredible products that I will continue to purchase over and over again. Like if there were two things from Fenty Beauty that somebody was like, what are the two products you would buy over and over again? The primer, the Pro Filter primer, and this. Now, the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray from Patrick Starr's line. Okay, this is not a new setting spray, but it's new to me, so we're just gonna talk about it. This is so good too, but I don't know if I would travel with it because it is an aerosol. What I love about the aerosol is that this is a continuous mist. So if you just wanna go like shh on your face, right, you can do that with this, whereas the other ones are like constant like psh, psh, right? This is one that's definitely a different experience. When they say this is a mattifying waterproof setting spray, this is no joke. This is the most mattifying, the most waterproofing setting spray of all time. I just kind of wish it didn't come in an aerosol because for somebody who travels so much, like I need products that I can take on the go and get on an airplane with, and this just kind of isn't really that. But this one is, man, you guys, I have tested this through where I just have my makeup on. Like I have, let's say for example, I have a 7 a.m. product demo, right, for my job. And then I'm like just, you know, I'm working out, I'm doing meetings throughout the day, and lo and behold, at 11 p.m. when I'm removing my makeup, I look the same as when I looked at like 6:30 when I was putting on my makeup in preparation for the day. And that's like after working out, that's after cooking dinner. Like this is an incredible product. If you are getting married, if you are doing event makeup, if you are going to concert, I know Coachella has already passed, but whatever. If you're going to another festival, like you guys, this is what you need. This is gonna make your makeup stay on all day long, assuming that you're not getting on a plane and having to fly with aerosols, blah, 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 blah. So this is a really, really good product. The only thing I will say though, is that if you are sensitive to fragrance, this one is definitely fragranced as well. So if you're looking for a good alternative, I would say definitely check out the Fenty Beauty because he's such a good product. I'm so impressed with it. So, all right, you guys, and that pretty much wraps up this video. I know it was a lot of talking and a lot of like summary of how I feel about all of these setting sprays, but just with everybody coming out seemingly with like setting sprays right now, I was like, well, let's talk about it and let's talk about which ones do what and which ones I think would be a good match for you. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you liked it, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and also follow us over on Instagram, and I will see you guys in next time's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.